Now, there's no telling what could happen.
The latest on the debate over who will pay fees in a library lawsuit out of Crawford County. We'll have those details ahead.
And those scattered showers look to be possible later on this evening. Over the next couple of days, we'll have a few of those rain chances. We'll talk about it coming up.
And a local library is recovering from tornadoes nearly a year ago. Hear from one teacher on how the delayed reopening could impact students.
But first, a live look outside in Springdale. Good morning to you there. A great sunrise here on this Thursday. 5 News This Morning is now.
Covering news where you live. This is 5 News This Morning.
Well, good morning. Happy Thursday. Thanks for waking up with us, man. I wish you could see it right now. There are some beautiful sunrises around our area happening. So if you haven't stepped outside, do it. Right, Steve? Well, there's one behind you right there.
That's the one.
I had it all queued up for you.
It's beautiful.
Ready to go.
It looks like a painting.
Yeah, it's really nice out there this morning. Get that cloud coverage, get some sunrise. That's a really nice colors popping out there right now. Here's a live look there in Poto. You got a little bit of fog. You got a little bit of that cloud coverage making the sunshine pop this morning. Good morning to you there. Absolutely gorgeous outside right now. Unfortunately, we do have to get with the rest of the forecast. You could just sit and look at this photo all day long, though. All right, let's take a look at what we have over the next couple of days. And really nice out there in Fort Smith as well. A little bit of fog out there. Today, mostly cloudy skies. We're going to see peaks of sunshine every once in a while, though. Unsettled pattern, though, continues off and on rain chances. Really not only for today, but through the rest of the weekend as well. We have the chances of those scattered showers, maybe even a few of those isolated thunderstorms. When it comes to the overall severe risk, looks to be on the lower end of things, but a few strong storms can't be ruled out. Current temperatures out there into those 50s and 60s across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Really nice start to the day. The rest of the day looks like this. That cloud coverage is going to build in this afternoon into the evening hours. That's the window that we have for a few of those stray showers as well. Across the River Valley, it looks like this. Again, later on this afternoon into the evening, could see a few of those isolated thunderstorms. Futurecast shows us this. That cloud coverage building in. And by the time we get to this afternoon into the evening, that's that window that we'd have the chances for some stray showers. And again, maybe even a few of those stronger storms as well. Here's a check of traffic out there this morning. We do have one accident out there. That's near Decatur. Outside of that one, here's a look at I-540 there over the Arkansas River. Good morning to you there. No accidents across the River Valley right now, but that one accident in Benton County near 102, single vehicle accident. That's just a mile and a half outside of Decatur.
In continuing coverage this morning, the woman convicted in the kidnapping and murder of a pregnant mother from Benton County is set to appear before the Arkansas Supreme Court today.
The federal court in Missouri sentenced Amber Waterman to life in prison for the kidnapping and murder of Ashley Bush. If Waterman also faces trial in Arkansas, she could receive the death penalty. The justices will be deciding if double jeopardy will prevent her from facing another trial in Arkansas. She's already pled guilty in federal court in Missouri. You can stay with 5 News today for any developments to come out of that Supreme Court hearing. Well, this morning, the controversy continues with who will foot the bill for legal fees in the Crawford County Library lawsuit.
Yeah, the County Library Board decided to pay the amount, but some say they don't want to see all of it come from the library. Crawford County has been ordered by a judge to pay $112,000 in legal fees tied to this lawsuit involving the public library system. In 2023, parents sued the county and library leaders after LGBTQ books meant for children were moved to the adult section. A judge later ruled that the books must be returned to their original location.
Board member Keith Pegg spoke to us as a patron. He says he wants the county to pay at least $40,000. He says the county took that amount from the library budget in 2023 to pay the library director to leave. He says taking the full amount would impact the county's reserves.
It would be drastic. I mean, everything has been taken out already for the budget for the year, but things come up. I mean, in the environment that we're living in right now, there's no telling what could happen.
Now, we reached out to the county attorney's office, who could not speak, but the Crawford County Quorum Court did set a special meeting to address the issue next Monday night.
At the Arkansas Capitol, Governor Sanders signed legislation this week that makes Arkansas the 6th state to expand protections for kids with food allergies. Elijah's Law is named in honor of a 3-year-old boy who was allergic to milk and was mistakenly given a grilled cheese sandwich. Elijah had a severe allergic reaction to the food. And since then, his family has made it their mission to raise food allergy awareness. The new law requires all child care programs in Arkansas to follow stringent food allergy guidelines to prevent, recognize, and respond to life-threatening reactions like the one Elijah had.
Laws like this are really important, will be help protect to make sure that we don't have another tragedy like we did with Elijah.
Elijah's father tells us Missouri is also getting close to passing their own versions of Elijah's Law. Well, it's been nearly 1 year since the 2024 Memorial Weekend tornadoes devastated our area, including the Rogers Public Library.
Repairs there are not expected to be done until the end of the year. But as Kayla Davis reports, some people say they're concerned the library has yet to open back up to the public.
Rogers City Council meeting, Tiffany Colley, a third-grade teacher from Reagan Elementary, said she's concerned about the Rogers Public Library's delayed reopening.
The library is a critical public resource for our community. Giving kids meaningful access to books is something that I am very passionate about.
She mentioned 10 out of 13 Rogers public schools are Title I, meaning at least 50% of students at those schools are on free or reduced lunch. Colley says lower poverty students rely on resources like the public library for opportunities to read over the summer.
This creates what's called a literacy desert, and it severely limits access to books and the children in these families that strongly rely on the access. So communities without libraries consistently show lower literacy rates.
She requests the city to use reserve funds to expedite the process. According to the city, they're still waiting on pre-approval from FEMA to reimburse 75% of the money that will be used to replace the library's roof. Meanwhile, Rogers Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Jeff Perry says they're working to make sure students in underfunded areas still have access.
We have a converted van, and we ended up taking some of our books on that van that we pull from libraries. Those teachers will go around to different areas and stop the bus, students be able to get on that bus, and then they're able to check out books. We also give them an opportunity to do some sidewalk chalk drawings, and we do different kind of things to engage them. And it also gives us time to reconnect with some of our students.
Well, the faithful lined up for a second day to pay their respects to Pope Francis as he lies in state at St. Peter's Basilica. The pontiff died Monday from a stroke and heart failure at the age of 88. The Vatican says nearly 20,000 mourners paid their respects on Wednesday, with crowds, including many Americans, filing in well past midnight.
Walking in there, it was so silent, but you could feel how much people really cared about him and how much love there was for this man.
Around 170 dignitaries and heads of state are expected to attend the Pope's funeral on Saturday, which Vatican officials say will most likely take place outside in St. Peter's Square. Meanwhile, the College of Cardinals continues to meet as anticipation grows for the conclave, the historic process to select the next pontiff.
Well, now to a potential breakthrough between the U.S. and China in their ongoing trade war. The president told reporters on Wednesday that talks are underway.
We are going to have a fair deal with China. It's going to be fair.
Are you talking to them actively now?
Actively. Everything's active. Everybody wants to be a part of what we're doing.
Well, the possibility of a deal boosted the stock market, but Trump's own Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told reporters the opposite. No talks are scheduled. He also said the president believes tariffs are necessary. Meanwhile, calls from the president to lower interest rates and Fed Chair Jerome Powell's resistance has some investors jittery over the bond market.